Let's get it on best of 5.
Here we are, man. Yeah, you said the best of 5 now. We're only down to, these are the last 2 matches of the tournament, by the way, man. We have this in grand finals. We'll be crowning ourselves a champion of Smash 4 for EVO 2017. But let's see who even gets a chance to fight for that title between Larry Lurr and MVG Salem.
Not about it.
Now remember though, you know, last time they played was actually earlier on the day, and Larry Lurr did quite a bit of work against Salem. But that was a 2 out of 3, and now we're in a 3 out of 5 situation. He has more time to adjust. He can use the facts and the laws of lands that he learned from the first set around to see how this is going to work.
That could be the difference maker, no doubt about it.
Right back into it. I like this, man. Gets a nice little grab here, the back air, putting him off stage.
Loving what I'm seeing right here.
Think about Bayonetta, though. Even when you put her off stage, it is very difficult to really do much about her getting back to stage because how big the hitbox on Wish Twist is.
And just right there, just taking his hits right there, trying to take his liberties with Larry off stage, but he makes it back, and Salem is greeted with a very timely up smash, courtesy of Larry Lurr right there.
I mean, I definitely believed in the option that he was going for right there, with just hitting him with that Beyblade neutral air, but just hit him on the wrong side.
Right. Dashing through right there, good catch right here. Very clean play so far from Larry. Right, again, being such a fast follower right there, yielding himself to some easy follow-ups for Salem. Making it work right now. Taking a step back right there. Ooh, taking a couple steps on his head right there. Hit coming through.
Coming through indeed here. Okay, wow. What a check. He was there well before he even rolled over.
Salem is so good at covering space on the ground, man. Every single time. He's got tech chasers like a Sheik in Melee. Just so efficient.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, here we go. Thought we were going to see a huge combo off that one. Just dropped barely out of that. Again, that's that Fox privilege, though, man. Being a little bit of a fast follower, he doesn't pop legally as high. But, wow, it's not that situation, too. And, again, I mean, I'm not seeing too many wish times from him. Whenever I see it, I feel like it's in situations where I don't think, you know, it's really the spot. I mean, I've seen a lot of times where I'm like, oh, this is obvious that he can wish time this. But then, right there, he was just kind of like, oh, well, if you try to come up with an up air, I guess. I'll catch it.
All right, nice dash attack right there, going for the second one, not gonna find it.
Nice.
Oh, but he'll settle for that dare. Popping Salem and keeping him in the skies right there. Nice anticipation on the Witch Twist. Not dropping that shield and giving him an opportunity to get a conversion here. And now Larry opening right there, striking with the forward air.
The forward smash, though?
Forward smash, excuse me.
Yo, I mean, that's why I felt like that was definitely the game winner right there with the up smash. Look, as I was thinking about it, he said it was for suspense. It was for suspense.
Exactly. Sometimes you just got to make him wait a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why you got previews before a movie.
I got the up smash, baby.
Give you something to expect, yeah. Out here dancing on him like Dan.
Oh, my. I'm loving it, though. I mean, I'm loving the action we're seeing right now.
It's been terrific, man. Absolutely terrific right there. And really clutch gameplay from Larry to get that first game. Ridiculous, man. And it's only going to continue here. Smashville, Smashville, Smashville is the pick. Right there.
Jump in. You just jump in right now.
I'm always up to something.
You know who's up to something right now? Obviously, Salem, man. He's got to figure out a way to get past this time that is Larry Lurr. I mean, this is 3 matches he's lost to him right now, including the ones from earlier on in the set, or earlier on in this top 8.
Yes, sir. Oh, all right, I like it right there. So Larry just swinging back right there with a couple of nice jabs. And in his face right here, the corner pressure on this left side looking pretty good. And he's going to go ahead and go to this as the double dash attack. What the fact is he can get that?
I'm saying. I thought he was going to go for maybe like, I won't say a dual reverse, but a pivot up tilt. Decided to let that one go, just gets the double dash attack, puts it back in the air.
Right.
Okay,
nice catch right there. That could have been big time to be able to get that bat within coming through. The rest of right there going to just side B back safely. Well played here. Nice spacing right there. Even on that up air right there, he's still touching the shield and keeping himself in a safe range.
I've seen that a lot in this top 8 too. You know, being able to harass the shield but not put yourself in a position to get punished. Right. So, the neutral air should be able to live this one. He does. Right. Again, has to get back on stage. That side B scouted out, but Salem not expecting a roll, I guess. I mean, he didn't go as far as I'm used to seeing him run after that.
All right, a rare miss right there on the part of Salem. Let Larry back safely here. 147 is the percent. So got to be pretty careful here and cautious on how you come in.
I have to say, man, Larry's doing a really good job of not running into any of Salem's traps, man. You see him do that quite a bit with the afterburner or the dab kick down, and then he runs off stage and goes for an afterburner kick right after. Ooh, Larry kind of stepping back like, oh, I'm not going to be caught by this. But,
love it.
And he caught him.
And that right there is the benefit. We alluded to the fact so much percent on Larry, but in turn, it's so much rage. He was able to snuff out that stock pretty quickly right there. Despite losing that stock right there from Salem, still got to be in a pretty good position. He comes back, tries to pick the aggressive route right there, but Salem sending him the route he's choosing right there. Detour to game number 3 for Salem.
I'm saying what is going on today. Just light taps to send that man way too far off. A jump was taken, an up B was hit, another up B was hit, and next thing you know, Larry Lurr even too far for Fox to get back.
I'm telling you.
Man, beautiful stuff right there, man. Salem and his conversions. Salem and his conversions.
Guys, it's almost it's flawless to a point where it's just terrifying, especially if you're his opponent. So let's bring things up to Battlefield. Game number 3 right here. Again, best of 5 set right now.
Yeah, so we're still in it. You know, even if someone goes up 2-1, we're still in it. We could potentially see another game 5. Larry went to game 5 with 0 right here. Anything's possible.
Like it in here.
Tapped up.
Shots up just in case right there. Again, you see him a lot of the times here has been able to put on a lot of good pressure, especially on the left side of things right here. Salem is falling victim every single time.
Larry finally getting back down to the ground, man. He's taking a lot of damage as he was trying to do that, but he's already put a decent amount of damage here on Salem as well. So Salem again scooping him up in the same situation, didn't even move. Wow.
Okay, nice. Ooh, good awareness right there. Oh, that was, he had that scouted so well. If there was another inch to that platform, man, that would have connected. Oh, yeah.
But I mean, again, you know, great awareness from Larry Lurr, getting double power shield in that, like that little pressure string that he decided to put out there. You know, Larry Lurr obviously on top of the game right there. Not enough.
Top of Salem too right now.
Yeah.
Making it very difficult for him to make it back here.
Expand that pressure. She can do it. She can come back from anywhere. If you see her on the screen, she's coming back. Oh!
I don't think Larry is. No, sir. Great conversion. Yep.
Yeah, man, sometimes you just don't have to go for the extra, man. You just get it where it needs to be. But also, I see that he recognized how far Larry was away from him after the burner kick, so he just went for the neutral air instead.
That was scary right there. Look at that wish shoot that he poked up over the ledge right there. Would have been that regrab. Would have set up a good situation for Larry to capitalize. Larry does find himself still in a fine situation right now. He is trailing a little bit here, but you know he's got Salem at that 1-42. He was able to just kind of bait out a reaction, even a witch time right there. Make something happen would be tremendous. And that up smash, there it is.
That's gonna be it, man. Finally gets that down there that he's looking for. You know, 2 confirms that up smash make Fox pretty adept at killing. You know, you can get a neutral air or down air right there, and it usually always leads into the up smash. His best kill, one of the best kill moves in the game, but definitely one of his best kill moves free. Here we are.
All right, slotting him down right there. The neutral airs here. I like the grab.
Larry Lurr not being able to get the conversion off this, mostly because of BS within, as we like to call it. My man is getting through a lot of what would not happen on other characters. I mean, a lot of this, like down throw to back airs, happens to get that back within right before it connects.
Another great wish twist right here. And the conversion right here for Salem is, you know, really starting to stack up. I love that grab right there. Straight reactionary, and it pays off. Another great grab here from Salem. Just always in the right place at the right time. Another tremendous nair.
Yeah, man, that nair sending him the wrong way again right there for Salem. But regardless, look how much damage he's already put on to Larry Lurr. 139 to this 26. Larry Lurr, huge deficit. It might not even matter if he can't get back to stage from here. Oh,
wow, Salem was super well
yeah.
I don't know what angle he thought he was going to come in at.
Oh,
is that the is it a wrap? Oh, my Lord. Oh,
no,
Lord.
It's Bayonetta, though. You got to remember, she can come back from anywhere.
On practically any other character in the cast, that was a stock right there. That is such a good confirm. Larry went for it right there, but Salem still had his jumps intact. All those up Bs coming through.
And also, it really comes down to the stage, too. You know, the bottom blast zone of this stage is so much lower.
It's deeper, right.
Yeah, than most other stages. So I feel like, had there been like a Battlefield or a Smash Field or Town and City, he might have been gone.
Might have had more of an opportunity right there, but this huge stage of Battlefield is keeping Salem alive. It's keeping Larry alive right now too at 185. That percent is certainly risky business here. I hear the crowd igniting right now. The Larry chants are abrupt. We are on the West Coast after all.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
what
my goodness.
That might be the game for that
mess
up.
Look,
really interesting.
I'm a fan of unconventional methods to try and, you know, snatch victory from the grasp of defeat. I don't know what the hell that was.
And I have no answers. My only answer right here is I think he was probably going for a side B.
Yeah.
And it was a
that's what I
But if he purposely meant to do that.
Yeah, I think most of us were kind of thinking the same thing. I mean, I've seen him go for that Firefox and take stocks off. His opponents just tend to be in panic mode above him when they're air dodging down, trying to escape that offensive flurry that he is known to put on.
It was a good idea for him to go down, though. You know, I think he was over the stage where he couldn't go directly down, so he had to pick an angle, but that angle bounced him right into Salem. So here we are, game 4 here, and we're racking it up. Oh, big damage.
Did he hear me? I mean, did he hear me?
He definitely heard you right there. That was beautiful. Look how much damage he's already put on. A 114 on the board, only to this 11%. This man's about to get the stock immediately. Regular time.
I feel like what Larry did right there was the do's and don'ts of Firefox right there. In the last game, don't do this. But for this one, he'll show you the perfect execution right there. That was nicely played right there. Counts up a ton of damage, though Salem is still alive right here.
Oh no, not again.
Oh, no.
Is this it?
So nasty.
Did he take his jump? No, he managed to keep his jump here.
Right, the up smash right there. Get a little bit, wonky hitbox right there. So did not send him straight up to get rid of the stock just yet. And Salem's going to use those long dancer's legs and just strut on up, getting closer and closer to Larry right now.
Oh! So picking even more interesting options right here. Standing right next to legs like he was going to go for the jump. This is it.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
That's done.
My goodness.
Goodbye.
Yeah, seriously. There was no way you were surviving that one right there.
Definitely hit him with the Hulk Hogan leg drop right there. He told you something, brother.
There it is.
Look at that.
I got to imagine, I think that was actually the first Twitch time we've seen of this set.
One that led to a stock, though. I mean, this is good for Salem. You know, you only need one more game to get into this grand finals. And a huge combo coming in from him right there. Nice. Beautiful stuff.
74 on the button right there. Salem is going all the way in here. And Larry, seeing his chance at victory, just disappeared right before his eyes. But the only thing disappearing is Salem's stock right there. But unfortunately, Larry followed right behind him, unable to have enough gas in the tank to make it back to the stage. Salem, 3-1 victory over Larry, avenging that loss he took earlier in the winner's side of things.
He legitimately forced that situation. There was not much Larry could have done to get back through that pressure, through that stage with him just spinning in your face like that.